Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Donnell's Social 9 podcast. This is Chapter 6 bonus episode 2, with the topic being government intervention. So when will the government actually step in a market economy? And let's get right into it. So government intervention. In a market economy, individuals, businesses, corporations, etc., along with the forces of supply and demand, answer the basic problem of scarcity. However, there are many cases in free market economies where the government has chosen to become involved in the economy. We can just kind of go through this together, or I'll go through it, and then you can kind of make your own judgments on it as we go along. Environmental disasters. Hurricane Katrina. The government of the United States donated money and resources to help the citizens of Louisiana escape. Okay, so if this was a completely pure market economy, the government would not get involved. Private businesses would be the ones providing that and probably charging money for it. So, I mean, it seems like common sense, but obvious situation where the government stepped in a market economy. Environmental protection. So the CN rail derailment and oil spill in 2005. The Canadian government, sorry you can't see this very well, I don't know why the picture's doing that. The Canadian government became involved to ensure CN Rail cleaned up the spill and tested water and soil quality to ensure safety. So usually when you see the government stepping in a market economy, it has to do with environmental issues or safety issues. Okay, so a private business made a mistake, a big mistake, and the government stepped in and made sure they took responsibility. Again, food safety. In the fall of 2008, Maple Leaf Foods recalled over 200 products from grocery store shelves to prevent a further outbreak of Listeria, a foodborne illness later found in the slicing equipment of a Toronto processing plant. So, private business, okay, mixed economy, but more towards market. Okay, even though we're calling Canada a mixed economy, it's more towards market economy. Okay, individually owned business, billion-dollar business, providing products all over the country, and if we buy the product, we're showing that we are supporting that brand at least of meat, and it found out that it was not safe. The government stepped in. The Canadian government is involved in the food safety standards, so all food safety standards. So even though they're privately owned businesses, the government has put in place safety standards to protect Canadians. Labor disputes. In 2002, teachers in Alberta went on strike to demand better classroom conditions. After a month, the Alberta government intervened, passing a law to force teachers back to work. Many people are prevented from striking by law because of their status as an essential service. So, for example, doctors, police officers, firemen. That doesn't mean they can't strike in their own way. It's just they can't just not go to work. Homelessness. In the summer of 2007, these are all debatable by the way, homelessness in the city of Edmonton reached an estimated almost 2,000 people. Many homeless formed a tent city to protest the lack of affordable housing. The government intervened, closing down Tent City. The city of Edmonton has... Well, I'd like to have seen that. I wonder if I can show that to you guys while this is recording. Let's see if I can make this smaller quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can. There we go. Okay, should come back in a second. There we go. The city of Edmonton provided additional funding to help convert housing to be more affordable. So again, in a pure market economy, it would be, whatever decisions you made in life led you here, and this is what you get, but we're leaning towards more mixed, so the government steps in. And another one, environmental tax cut. So subject to subsection 3, every purchaser of a new tire for a motor vehicle shall pay to Her Majesty in the right of the province a tire tax, $4 for each tire purchased. The government has passed, I'm going to make this better again for you guys. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. Converting from PowerPoint to Google Slides. The government has passed a law that states that anyone purchasing a new tire must pay this tax. Basically, this is helping to protect the environment and provide money to recycle the tires. And the Great Depression. In the 1930s, the world experienced the largest economic downturn in the history of the modern era. It is estimated that over 15 million Americans became unemployed. This is really scary to think about because right now, due to this coronavirus, COVID, we are getting close to this. USA President Franklin D. Roosevelt intervened and offered new government ideas such as pensions. Should have done this all at the same time. Okay, so the government stepped in during this Great Depression. Okay, which again, usually it's up to the market, individuals to solve this problem. But the government stepped in and provided pensions for seniors, farmer support funds, and government-owned work projects. So the Hoover Dam, biggest dam in the world, was, or at the time, built then. So the government created all these project ideas that needed to be done anyways, that also provided jobs for people. Stimulus bill. This is the most recent depression. In light of the recent depression, one of Barack Obama's first moves as President of the United States was to introduce a stimulus bill to help the American economy. The stimulus bill invests $500 billion in new work projects and encourages Americans to spend money to support their country. Okay, no assignment here. That was just stuff to look forward to. But what I want you to think about, like the stimulus bill, it's pretty amazing when you look. It says encourage Americans to spend money. And I want you to think about how that's working out with the coronavirus. When people are afraid to spend money, which if you were afraid you're going to lose your job, you would not spend money. If enough people did that, thinking 15 million people didn't spend their money, think of the chain reaction that causes. If people aren't spending their money, those businesses that rely on selling their products or services now can no longer run. And now they have to shut down. And now there's more people that don't have a job. And you can see this chain reaction of people joblessness. And it's crazy that one of the solutions is, hey, it's okay, don't be afraid to spend your money, because that's how the economy keeps going. Okay, just interesting facts. That's it for the bonus episode. Thanks a lot. See you next time.